Power, prison, and forgiveness. Why Malami is begging Nnamdi Kanu now. Hello everyone, welcome to Niger Media Connect, your trusted home for real Nigerian news, deep analysis, and stories that shape our nation. Today's report is not just news, it is a lesson about power, justice, and consequences. Before we begin, like this video, share it, and subscribe to Niger Media Connect. Turn on notifications so you never miss critical Nigerian updates. Today, we examine why former Attorney General Abubakar Malami is reportedly asking Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness at a time when EFCC investigations, possible prison years, and political ambition are closing in on him. At one point, Abubakar Malami was one of the most powerful men in Nigeria. As Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Malami was not just a lawyer, he was the gatekeeper of Nigeria's justice system. Court orders passed through his office, sensitive security decisions crossed his table, and most importantly, the fate of political prisoners rested in his hands. One of those prisoners was Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. At the time, Malami spoke with authority. He spoke with confidence. He spoke with the backing of the Nigerian state. But today, the table has turned. In 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was forcefully abducted from Kenya and secretly returned to Nigeria. The Nigerian government called it extraordinary rendition. Human rights groups called it illegal abduction. International observers called it a violation of international law. And standing at the center of the storm was Abubakar Malami. As Attorney General, he defended the action publicly. He assured Nigerians that everything was done legally. He dismissed concerns raised by foreign governments and rights organizations. But years later, those same actions are now under global scrutiny. What once looked like power now looks like legal exposure. On November 20, a Nigerian court sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. For Kanu's supporters, it was a crushing blow. For critics, it was controversial. For Nigeria, it became one of the most divisive legal decisions in modern history. Many Nigerians asked, was justice truly served? Or was power simply enforcing its will? At the time, Malami remained silent, confident, protected, and politically connected. But justice has a long memory. Fast forward to today. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is now investigating Abubakar Malami. Allegations include abuse of office, corruption, questionable financial dealings, and abuse of legal authority while in power. If found guilty, Malami could face years in prison, the very system he once controlled. And this is where the story takes a dramatic turn. Reports now suggest that Malami is reaching out, indirectly, seeking forgiveness from Nnamdi Kanu. Why now? Because power has shifted. Because Malami is no longer protected by office, because political immunity has expired, because history has a way of catching up. Forgiveness in Nigerian politics is not always spiritual. Sometimes it is strategic, sometimes it is survival. Despite these legal storms, Malami has made a bold political move. He has joined the African Democratic Congress, ADC, and he has declared ambition to run for governor of Kebbi State. But Nigerians are asking, can a man under EFCC investigation lead a state? Can unresolved questions be ignored at the ballot box? Or will voters finally demand accountability? This is not just about Malami, it is about the future of Nigerian politics. This story is bigger than Malami, bigger than Kanu, bigger than Kebbi State. It is a mirror held up to Nigeria, a reminder that power is temporary, justice is patient, and consequences are inevitable. Today, the man who defended abduction now seeks mercy. The man who enforced silence now asks for forgiveness. Nigeria is watching. This moment teaches us something powerful. No office lasts forever. No title protects you permanently. No injustice disappears, it waits. From Sokoto prison to the corridors of power, from courtrooms to campaign grounds, history is recording everything, and one day it will ask questions. One of the loudest elements of this story is silence. So far, there has been no clear denial, no strong clarification, no official reassurance from the corridors of power. And in Nigerian politics, silence is never empty. When leaders stay quiet, it usually means negotiations are happening behind closed doors, legal strategies are being reviewed, political damage control is underway. The absence of a firm response raises a serious question. Is this story closer to the truth than many want Nigerians to know? Because when allegations are false, governments move fast. But when facts are complicated, silence becomes convenient.
For Nnamdi Kanu, this moment carries heavy symbolism. For years, he has insisted that his arrest was illegal. For years, his supporters claimed injustice. For years, international observers raised red flags. Now, the very man who stood firmly against him is reportedly seeking forgiveness. To many Nigerians, this feels like moral validation, even if legal justice has not yet arrived. It raises another powerful question. If those who enforced the system are now seeking mercy, what does that say about the system itself? For Kanu's followers, this moment strengthens belief. For critics, it introduces doubt. For Nigeria, it reopens a conversation many tried to bury. This is not just a political drama. It is a stress test for Nigeria's justice system. Can investigations be allowed to run freely? Will the EFCC follow evidence wherever it leads? Or will political ambition once again override accountability? The world is watching. International courts are watching. Nigerians, tired, hopeful, and skeptical, are watching. What happens next will define whether Nigeria is ruled by laws, power, or selective justice. Because when justice becomes selective, trust collapses. And when trust collapses, nations pay the price. At this stage, Nigeria stands at a crossroads. Several outcomes are now possible, and each one carries serious consequences. Scenario 1. The EFCC proceeds fully with its investigation, files charges, and allows the courts to decide Malami's fate. If this happens, it will signal a rare moment where power does not protect the powerful. Scenario 2. Political negotiations quietly slow down the process. Investigations drag, public attention fades, and the system returns to what many Nigerians fear most: selective justice. Scenario 3. The case explodes beyond Nigeria. International legal bodies begin asking questions, especially about the Kenya abduction and human rights violations. At that point, the story moves from local politics to global accountability. No matter which path Nigeria takes, one truth remains: this story is far from over. Every court appearance, every EFCC statement, every political move will matter, and Nigerians must stay watching. In Kebbi State, the effects are already being felt. Malami's governorship ambition has placed him directly under the microscope of public opinion. Supporters argue experience. Critics point to unresolved allegations. Neutral voters ask one simple question: can a man facing corruption probes lead a state that needs trust, transparency, and development? Political rivals are watching closely. Opposition parties are preparing their narratives, and voters are quietly recalculating their choices. This is no longer just about Abubakar Malami. It is about what kind of leadership Nigerians are willing to accept. Kebbi State may soon become a national test case, a place where Nigerians decide whether character still matters in leadership,
or whether power remains enough to win elections. The decision will not only shape Kebbi's future, it will send a message to the entire country. This has been a deep analysis from Naija Media Connect. If you believe Nigerians deserve truth, accountability, and fearless reporting, like this video, share it, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Do you believe forgiveness should come before justice, or must justice come first? Drop your comment below.